know. Fuck. Plug my phone in
Which one's
so
gonna do?
we
Oh,
can
okay.
do. Well, I was thinking just do the regular. You don't know Jack.
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
It sucks that you can't do a lot of these with just 2 people. It's like even when we do 3 people, like for like Madverse City, it does 4 people.
Yeah, I think they just filled up with bots.
Yeah, that's what exactly. It's like we can just do 2 people. How come we can't have 2 bots instead of one bot? Like because it'll just be cheating. You're like, who's cheating who? There's no money on the line here or anything. Like who the fuck cares? Oh, here we go.
Come here. Where you going? Come here. I go get that face. Get the face. I go
There we
get you. I'm gonna get you. I gonna pick up my doggy. Come here, little girl. Shut up.
Binge Pipe's
Binge
interactive
pipe.
menu screen puts the interactive
Ah,
movie in
yeah.
interactive menu screen.
Ah, that was the good old days. I don't think I've tried it like those ones. I'll have to try one of these times.
Binge
Connecting.
Pipe's user algorithm doesn't focus on the content you want, it provides the content you need. If you can't find the programming you're looking for, we can mathematically prove you shouldn't.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
The following Bench Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we don't.
Binge Pipe is ignoring our lawyers and presenting You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. Why not subscribe to One More Thing?
Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I got you
So
manjied
positive.
into this video game decades ago, and I miss my family. So everyone else bailed but you two, huh? And we're off.
Meow.
Let's start with, I always cry during Pixar questions. If the boy from Coco traded his guitar for a Japanese instrument with 13 strings, what would you call the movie? Coco with a koto, Coco with a dogo, Coco with a mobo, or Coco with an oboe?
I'm totally guessing. No idea.
Hope you like
I
what you
think we got
picked. A koto has 13 strings and a rectangular shape. And it may have the ability to connect you with your dead ancestors.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I gave up
I
after
know
2
what
lessons.
it wasn't. So it's like a toss up between 2 other ones.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's known as
Ooh.
Kanye Gatsby,
Fucked
Lil
up.
Uzi Gatsby. I know the Great Gatsby has the same first name as a rapper, but I can't remember which one. Which of these great rappers has the same first name as the Great Gatsby? Vince Staples, Tyler the Creator, Jay-Z, or Earl Sweatshirt?
What? Suppose it would have helped if I actually read that. Totally guessed it.
What'd you guys pick? So we beat on, boats against the currents, borne back ceaselessly into the wrong answer.
Yeah.
Gatsby's full name is Jay Gatsby. Now what's F. Scott Fitzgerald's first name? Future? Fat Joe? Fergalicious?
I have no idea.
What will we do when we're free?
How about this one? Call Bree by your name. And
I
yes,
think she was itching her
it
ear.
is time for a dis or dat. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's something true about actor Timothy Chalamet, something true about the cheese camembert, or both. Answer
no
quick,
idea.
you'll only have a few seconds to choose between
Just like
I don't know what either one is.
Chalamet,
Person or cheese?
camembert, or
Sorry.
both. And you're both doing this together, so look alive. Ready?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go.
Food or
Born in France.
Yeah.
Appears in
I know they're
Lady
both.
Bird.
I can't remember.
Has white skin.
I have no idea. Oh, both.
Not vegan. Fat content is 45%. Created by a woman. Smooth and supple.
What? I was gonna put both.
Hey, let's hear it for lucky guesses. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Chalamet. I don't need you anymore.
Why not try Pillow Talk? If my memory foam pillow had the short-term memory of an average adult, how many things could it retain at once? 1 to 2 of my quiet sobs, 5 to 9 of my lonely moans, 15 to 18 of my nightmare shrieks, or 30 to 35 of my dramatic wails?
No idea.
Let's see how that shook out. Don't cry, it'll grow back. The average person can retain between 5 to 9 items in their short-term memory. But long-term memory can hold an infinite number of regrets. I call this one the periodic table of Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is in everything. I mean, he's in everything. If in his next movie, Kevin Hart played the element that is most abundant in the universe, what would the trailer say? This holiday season, Kevin Hart is carbon. This summer, Kevin Hart is hydrogen. This fall, Kevin Hart is oxygen. Or, okay, let's take a look. Hydrogen makes up about 75% of all matter in the universe. And Kevin Hart movies make up 75% of new releases.
Oh, that shit you learn in grade school.
Round
Yeah.
1 is over. Time to see who is actually trying.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 1, on the other hand, I want to help you. Please let me in.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right,
Pick
Cookie.
one in.
Screwing during a question makes life...
Well, then let's get on with it. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Next up, a very serious medical question. Irma Gerd, you have GERD? Sorry about your feet swirling. Acid reflux. Let's see who got it. GERD, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, involves gastric or acid contents of the stomach coming back into the esophagus.
Oh my god.
Gerberger's course churn. Feast your eyes upon this. Tailor-made titles. What's in a name? Letters. Letters are in a name. Yeah, solve that one, Shakespeare. Which of these people would write Taylor in the blank space that asks for their patronymic name? Taylor Swift, James Taylor, Jonathan Taylor Thomas, or Dwayne the Taylor Johnson? And how'd we do?
This one.
In this case, the Taylor would be a nickname, and it's one that has failed to catch on. The patronymic name is also known as the family name, surname, or last name. It's something you can pass down through the generations, like those James Taylor cassettes my mom won't let me throw away.
What the
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys. Would you like a question made with love or a question made with spite? Use your device to select your preference. Well, that was a waste of time. Binge Pipe will select the slightly better option.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of eight.
Try this on for size. A question made with love. Which of these is not a real lyric from the 1965 Nat King Cole hit? L is for the way you... Oh, this'll be good. You got the pointy end of the screw plate.
I just wanted to use it.
Binge Pipe was going to make you read this eventually. Might as well be now. Okay, what'd you pick?
Like it screwed me, and I had to like cycle through an entire like.
Want to see the right answer? The correct lyric is even more than anyone that you adore. And if you want multiple loves, you'll have to add S for settlement. That screw is a good move, player one. Here's that cash. It's time for I scream, you scream, we all scream because existence is pain. What would be the best evidence that I fell into a shame spiral last night and ate half a gallon of Ben & Jerry's ice cream in the dark in my underwear? Hypothetically. 2 empty pints of pistachio, 4 empty pints of urban bourbon, 8 empty pints of spectacular Speckaloo's cookie core, or 16 empty pints of Keep Caramel and Cookie On.
I don't know any of those fucking things.
So who got it? No, that's not enough. Oh, I wish they had that many pints available for sale at the gas station next to my apartment building. Want a hot tip on a right answer? There are 8 pints in a gallon, which means 4 pints in half a gallon. So that's what's currently strewn on the floor next to the couch I've been sleeping on, hypothetically.
I always thought it was 4 pints. 8 pints. 4 cups.
Next,
I was more focused on the
Fresh
flavors.
Prince of Capitol Hill. Say Mr. Will Smith went to
Yeah.
Washington, D.C. that is. What campaign promise would be impossible for him to keep? Getting jiggy on J Street, going wild wild west on W Street, just cruising on C Street, or freaking it on F Street.
I have no idea.
Okay, who chose what? Maybe try cheating? Really? Here's the answer that got away. Washington, D.C. is the home to streets featuring almost every letter of the alphabet except the letter J. Yeah, apparently George Washington hated the letter J for some reason, so no J Street. No, I just totally made that up. It's time for the attack. Oh, you know what you're doing. That's nice. Here's your clue. Good
This is gonna be great.
reading.
I'm gonna go so far in the hole, it's not gonna be
Recognize
funny.
the recognized breeds of these animals.
Yeah. Don't let me hit anymore.
Rabbit, it's fucking silly.
Player two's got it!
Nice.
Excellent job, Player 2. You won! Confetti, confetti, confetti! Oh, verbal confetti is easier to clean up. Enjoy.
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
No.
Hi, I'm Brittany, and I'm one of the writers.
Or did you just do it a different one?
Binge Pipe is still contractually
Yeah, I just did same
bound to
players.
Bring you You Don't Know Jack.
We'll do a different game after this one.
Binge Pipe.
Okay.
You don't scare us.
Pinch pen. You don't scare us.
My name's Cookie Masterson, and due to a landslide vote, we're going to skip my song. 2 players, okay? In the event of a tie, I'll decide that you're both losers. Okay, let's get this show on the road. First, bad words. Which of these subtitles for Netflix stand-up specials contains a word you won't find in Webster's dictionary? Reggie Watts, spatial, Dave Chappelle, equanimity, Mark Maron, thinky pain, or Hannibal Buress, comedy commissado?
Yeah, no idea.
So what'd you pick? Thinky is not a word recognized by the Merriam-Webster dictionary.
We not
Different
stupid.
conjugations of think include thinking, thought, and the opposite of whatever you're currently doing.
God, the humor. I just love the humor in these games, man.
Yeah.
Take a good look at Speak Directly to God at 3 p.m. Eastern. If God did a Reddit AMA, what question would you expect from Angry Job 42? Did you really ruin my life to win an argument? What's the ETA on getting me out of this big fish? Any chance you can make my wife not be a pile of salt? Or why am I rounding up 2 of every animal again? I love this part. God tested Job's patience with hardships after Satan wagered that Job would turn on God in tough times.
Make it that long. Jeez.
I just knew which ones it wasn't, and I had to guess between 2 other ones. I was like, eh,
You
that
wear
one.
what you eat, and it's a this or that. I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a piece of fashion from the Victorian era, or food served at Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's wedding reception. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Victorian fashion or royal wedding food. And you're both doing this together, so pay attention. Okay, let's do it.
Neither one of us does.
Croquettes. Wimples.
Wow, what?
Labbits.
I don't know.
Langoustines. Epaulets.
Eh.
Verbena.
What?
Chapeau. It would be really sad if you
What the
bragged
fuck
about
did we
this.
just do?
Okay, let's move
I don't
along.
know. I just guessed.
We both got perfect scores. About Victorian era fashion and they served
Oh,
at
here's a
royal
good one.
wedding.
Lord
How the fuck
of the
How the
Lies.
fuck did we do
I don't
that?
know about you, but at the end of a long,
That's severe
stressful
luck.
day, I like to unwind by watching
No
a reality show where the people yell over one another.
I don't know anything about either one of those things.
If the cast
that's
of
weird.
Vanderpump Rules enacted the same rules as the petulant children in Lord of the Flies, who would have the right to hold the floor? An angry Kristen holding a coconut, a furious Lauren holding a starfish, an irate Jax holding a conch shell, or an enraged Lisa holding a machete? Who picked what? No, but I think I remember that episode. In William Golding's classic Lord of the Flies, the person holding the conch shell had the right to speak during meetings. And if you
I don't remember that from Metal Gear, to be honest.
culminates in a very tense fundraising gallop.
Been a while since I. Probably you. I think everybody read
Coming up next,
No, the Metal Gear kid did the same thing.
Finished eating your map of Europe. Where does Brussels sprout? From the westernmost side of Germany, from the northernmost side of Belgium, from the southeast corner of Germany, or close to the center of Belgium?
Yeah, sure, man. Fucking know where Brussels sprouts come from.
Okay, who chose what? Brussels, the capital city of Belgium, sprouts roughly out of the center of the country.
I don't know jack shit about geography, man.
Taste, it is rich
really
in fiber and multinational corporations. So just stop whining and eat it. Round 1 is history. Remember, these numbers also serve as your personality rankings.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead.
What?
Player 2, on the other hand, maybe
That's right, Pepper Pile.
winning. Your performance has triggered the need for another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. Better get those answers in fast, player 1, before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Now that's good game design.
Let's try You're a Tool. Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. So what'd you pick? Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing.
It's not really fair.
Used to say,
I have a fireplace.
Fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged.
That would explain that.
Yeah. It's like I don't have it anymore. We used to have it.
Here's what I like to call detecting proper pronunciation. And hey, stress cut with mime sore.
It's time
What?
Think fast
What?
on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, get ready. Look at the following gibberish phrase and tell me what common phrase it rhymes with. Sleuth his danger and diction. And don't get hung up on that punctuation. Oh, reality. It can be super weird. Facts are more bizarre than fantasy. Let's see how you did. Player 1. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right answer. Watch close. Oh, and player 1, I saw what you typed, okay? But frankly, I'm over it. Look, I've been doing this for 20 years, so if you... Wait. No, that can't be right, not 20 years. I still look so young. Anyway, if you want an Easter egg so bad, look
I
at
got
your
a
device.
certificate on my
Now,
thing.
on with the game.
I got a certificate of your type. Fuck you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of air.
I literally just typed whatever had.
Up next, type equals squiggly bracket history, comma, mail, squiggly bracket.
Sounds like.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for daylight.
So, BingePipe needs help categorizing some of the data it's obtained through totally legal means.
That's correct. Here's what we have. Treatment for being poisoned. Treatment for being stabbed. Treatment for being shot and drowned. Whose search history have we acquired? Genghis Khan, Alexander the Great, Nostradamus, or Grigory Rasputin?
Okay, what'd you pick? Grigory Rasputin was the Russian mystic and advisor to the
And
Tsar, who, according to legend, was
fuck-
very hard to kill.
Character that guy was.
Although as you get older, all that poisoning, stabbing, drowning, and bullets to the head and body, like it or not, it starts to catch up with you.
Gotta listen to this podcast that episodes about Rasputin.
And now,
Last
the
podcast
Us
on the
Weekly
left.
Journal of Science.
Oh yeah, we
If
talked
Us
about that.
Weekly wanted
It's
to
almost like
class
Metal
up their
Gear Solid,
magazine,
the story
what could they
is
rename
bizarre as
their
fuck.
Stars? They're just like us feature. Stars. They too take part in precipitous activities. Stars. They participate in quotidian tasks as well. Stars. They act as though they are abstemious to us. Or stars. They subjugate we, the
I
working
don't know.
class.
I got a YouTube link for typing in "fuck you." That's awesome.
And how'd we do? Well, I've seen worse. It was this one all along. Quotidian means mundane and everyday. The Us Weekly feature shows celebrities doing things like walking dogs, buying groceries, and breathing through their mouths. Very quotidian tasks. Some of them even sleep in a bed. There is no hiding from beware of gamers bearing gifts. Which of these would be a level from Super Mario Odyssey if it mirrored the story of Homer's Odyssey? Level 2, Riddle of the Yoshi. Level 5, Angry Goombas on River Styx. Level 8, Kart Racing in the Coliseum. Or Final Battle, Mario versus Peach's Suitors.
Yeah.
Let's see how that shook out. This is the 5th level in Dante's Inferno, where all those who rage quit video games are doomed to spend eternity.
It's like supposed to be like, what
Homer's
was the last?
Odyssey ends with the hero
what was the
defeating
last
all
part?
the men who tried to marry his beloved. He probably jumped on their heads or something. It's been a long time since
The Odyssey is one of my favorite stories ever, man.
Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a... Oh, was I talking? Silly me. Here's your clue. A walk in the parks. Enjoy a nice walk through these park-themed prompts. Good luck.
I have no fucking idea.
I was just hitting shit.
Yeah, me too.
It's like I never been to fucking London. What the fuck do I know about London?
Ooh.
It's a good thing I watch all that Major League Baseball. The only one I know is the last one.
Player one takes it!
Nice.
Nicely done, player one.
Whoop
From this
that
day henceforth, you shall be
ass.
known as that person who won that game that one time. It's mostly an honorary title because
It's mostly an honorary title. Exactly. There we go.
Okay, it's you want the
What else we
number?
can do?
Binge Pipe
It's
loves all you.
324-36-435.
I wonder if I can send you this. They sent me a thing. It says the congratulations chicken.
Is it?
It says you. It was from this game. They sent me a Easter egg. Yeah, see if I can send it to you. It's like congratulations, you type fuck you.
Oh, really?
I messaged it to you.
Switch games here.